About to get hotter, right?
Yep.
And cranking up that AC, what does that mean? Look, I'm from Arizona, I'm from Phoenix. We know we're about to have real high, expensive electricity bills. But then you bring out a fan. Maybe, do you have this one, right? Oh, maybe you have that one that always falls over, right? It's rickety. Maybe you have that one where you literally have to like stand right in front of it to try to get any air, right? Because you don't want to crank up the AC. You don't want to have to pay $1 bajillion for your electricity. You go to one company when you want to be able to cool everything down, somebody that uses actual turbo engines, like jet engine technology in it. It's Dyson. It's bladeless, which means it's safer, which means you're not going to get choppy air. You're going to get a nice, beautiful stream of cool air that's in here. And it's going to be less to have to clean, right? No blades, no place for the dust to fall. This is going to be one of those one-touch operations. It comes with a remote. This is the white option. And we also have it in the black. So we have two different color options for you. It's oscillating. Guess what we get to do? Because we have such an incredible relationship with Gemma and the Dyson team. We're taking $100 off your new Dyson fan. Let's talk about the technology. She looks beautiful in pink. Gemma Kent, who is our beautiful global ambassador for Dyson.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
This is such a treat. You know, the last time I saw you, we were streaming at home.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Wait, were you pre-baby, post-baby?
It was during.
During?
Yes, I was carrying. We literally, you walked in the studio, I was so excited. And I am a little over the top today because I can't believe that I get to bring the Dyson Bladeless Cool Tower Fan.
Let me look at it.
There's a reason, okay? In Florida right now, you think that we get this like lovely extended winter or, you know, a spring. I don't think we ever have winter, I think we have spring. And it's 90 degrees, okay? But they tell you that, but then the feel like temperature. And then if you take a look around the country, all the temperatures are going up. And I did a bit of nerd-like Googling, and Farmer's Almanac, which has been around since 1818, predicted that this summer is going to be record-breaking. So what I always say, I want you to be proactive, not reactive. And what this allows you to do is place it in your home. The design, whether you choose black or white, is going to be able to live in your home. And all you have to do is switch it on, because everything Tina and I are going to discuss is operated by the remote control. And this is Dyson. So whether you're sitting right next to it or far away, no, this is engineered for larger spaces. It projects that air multiplication technology, the airflow up to 19 feet, and we call this the Dyson Bladeless Cool Tower Fan. Because though not an air conditioner, because it's the air multiplication technology and the engineering and the innovation from Dyson, if you've ever sat at the beach on one of those record-breaking summer days and you feel cooler than anywhere else, that's what it replicates. You have an uninterrupted stream of powerful airflow. And it's
Gemma was like, why is Tina walking around the studio? I tried to see how far away I could get from it and still feel the breeze.
I've got something for you.
The cameras were getting in my way. I couldn't back up anymore. And I was like, I still feel it, still feel it, still feel it. Like, I didn't, and it was not like it trickled away. When I said turbo engine, jet engine technology, like you guys are doing serious stuff over there.
They are, and it's Dyson, right? So we're going to talk about all the engineering and the technology, but all you need to know, it's so simple to use. You just switch it on, but you do get 10 individual airflow settings.
Oh, no low, medium, high?
No low, medium, and high. So this is why we have a bit of fun. We're going to bring the lights down. We're going to illuminate the fog so you can see that projection capability. So I'm just going to project it across the studio. I'm glad you're not standing on the other side.
No, look at that.
When I say engineered for larger spaces, this is what I'm talking about. So remember, it's going to project up to 16 times the amount of air brought in, and it also projects up to 19 feet. And this is done in the Dyson way. So there's no blades, so there's no turbulence, you're not wasting energy, you're not chopping the airflow. So it's a continuous airflow. So that breeze that you get from the ocean is very similar to what you get from the Dyson Bladeless fan.
Well, let me tell you this. Where have you lived? Different places you've lived?
I've lived in New York, England, and Florida now.
And Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, are you living here now?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
That means more coming in.
Yeah, more coming in, yes.
Let me tell you, I've lived in, I grew up in Phoenix, in Arizona. I lived in Kentucky, now I've lived here. So I've had humidity, not humidity,
all of it.
But they've all been hot, right? I've had AC bills get up to $400, $500 for 1 month, right, of an AC bill.
Yeah.
So think about this. If you get this Dyson fan, You put this on a flex pay, you get it home for $54. You're not cranking the AC to every room that you're not in.
No.
You're cooling down rooms. Or some rooms, no matter how high the AC is, it seems to never cool off. You're trying to open the vents.
Yeah.
You don't know what the deal is. You're trying to sleep at night. You're hot no matter what. Being able to put it at a temperature that saves you some money, but cool where you're actually at.
Yes.
Where you're sleeping, you're watching TV, you're whatever it is, that just makes sense. And I mean like the coin kind.
Literal sense.
Literal sense.
Because you're absolutely right. In our home isn't that large. It's only 1,900 square feet, but our primary bedroom is always a different temperature. And you know, it really makes it extreme. So if it's hot outside, our room's going to be the hottest. And you know, I'm a mum of a toddler. I like to have as much control as I can. So what I like to control in our home is the climate. You know, I'm not opening windows and doors in Florida. I don't want to invite everything in. So what this Dyson Bladeless fan does, it gives me that breeze of what I grew up with, opening that window. But now I know that I'm having that constant cooling breeze with the control. Remember, you have 10 individual airflow settings, and it's going to work even when I'm sleeping. You know, I mentioned my daughter. She just turned 2. What is missing on this fan? What is not here? Those blades. You know, I say that it creates turbulence, the choppiness, you know, but it's also now removing those, a safety feature. So it's safe for little fingers, little toes, or tails. And that's why we bring these in, because whether it's top heavy, whether you've got the grates, whether they're difficult to clean, Dyson solve problems other people ignore. So they've removed the blades, not only to be more efficient and more beneficial for us, but also those safety features. Engineering company first, but it's a perfect marriage between engineering and design. So if it was to topple over, it automatically switches off. We've got a fantastic animation here. Tina, it makes me seem way more clever than I am. But it demonstrates exactly what I'm trying to talk about. It's going to draw the air in at the base of the machine, and it's going to send that airflow to those mixed flow impellers. And it's designed in such a way to reduce turbulence, so we're not wasting energy. The scalloped edge also assists in that. It also contains what's called a Helmholtz cavity, because we don't want to compromise power with sound. So we've found a way to acoustically engineer the machine, so the machine absorbs the sound so your ears don't have to. It gets sent through the loop and comes out at 1.8 millimeter gap. It's an aperture that controls the airflow so that when the air goes over the loop, which is engineered kind of similar to an aeroplane wing, this is how we do that 16 times more airflow through, around, and obviously incoming through the base. And then it's engineered for larger spaces. So whether you're next to it or across the room, and remember, only 6.3 pounds, just do what Tina said. Use it in the room you're actually occupying. Leave that thermostat alone and get the cooling breeze from the Dyson Bladeless Coolest fan.
See, you're going to be the beautiful brain that tells me about the technology. I'm going to tell you, I just put Dyson AM07 Bladeless fan into the Google this morning, and I went and looked to see what everybody else, because look, I'm just like you. I want to price compare. If I'm going to, before I make any purchase, I want to make sure who has the lowest price. Everybody was 300 and above. Everybody. And I mean, I tried clicking all the pages and going down and scrolling through. I couldn't find anybody else. This relationship that Gemma and Dyson and HSN, some things end up being like an opportunity purchase. $100 off, and we're doing free shipping, and we're letting you break this into 5 monthly payments, because guess what? It's hot now, right? I can't be like, get this later when it's not hot, and you're like, yeah, but I need it today because it's hot, Tina. Get it now for $54. Let us ship it to you for free. You pick either the white or the black. Those are your 2 options. Or maybe your grandmother or your auntie or somebody lives in another state. They're always complaining about how it's hot in their home. You don't know what to do for them, but you're not there physically. You can purchase this and send it directly to them. Maybe this is their Mother's Day gift. And I'll tell you, the gift of feeling comfortable in your home, not sweating, feeling like you're actually in an environment that you like, that's really priceless. And if I even cut my AC bill a quarter by the entire summer, this has already paid for itself. That's how I look at it. But I'm also a mommy, just like you. I'm a working woman, and life is expensive right now.
I mean, for everybody.
For everybody. So I'm trying to find what really in the long term makes sense for me.
And I love being proactive. I'm sure you as a mum as well, you like to make sure that you plan for the, you know, the unplanned, right? But what I'm telling you is, according to Farmer's Almanac, which has been around since 1818, they're saying this summer's going to be record-breaking, not just for Florida.
Like everywhere,
across the United States. And, you know, I grew up in England where record-breaking was probably one of our cooler days. You know, and you adapt to it, and it gets, you know, in the hot. But nothing makes me more grumpy, more uncomfortable than that hot weather, because there's only so many layers you can take off before being indecent.
Well,
okay? So
I mean, you're in your home, you do you.
But climate control.
You know, my husband likes the room cooler than I do.
Right.
So we fight over the ceiling fan. He has his Dyson fan on his side of the bed. He can do, like you said, the 10 settings, and it keeps him cool on his side. He just runs it low, keeps him cool, and then I don't have to fight over the ceiling fan, and then I can keep it. So maybe it's you and the person you live with like the house at different temperatures.
Yes.
But when you're in your crafting room, or if you're in the workout room, or you're in the TV room, or wherever, this only weighs a little over 6 pounds. It is so portable. Take the fan with you. Move rooms. Go watch your show in another room, and you can stay as cool or, you know, whatever temperature you want it to be. It's not that big, heavy one, or the ones that I always feel like they always tip over.
Right.
Or you have to stand right in front to get any flow.
And remember, this is an engineering company first. You know, engineering design, I always say it's a perfect marriage, but they do all the figuring out. They have an acoustic chamber that's going to put microphones all the way around the room, because you know what? Fans hadn't really typically changed in 125 years. So Dyson came along and they were like, this isn't good enough. You know, we can't sacrifice power for sound. You know, you want the quieter fan, but you don't want it just, you know, at you. You want that breeze. You don't want to sacrifice, you know, the sound for the power. You don't want to feel like you're sitting on the runway. So when we're telling you it's a similar technology to jet engines and turbochargers, you're not feeling or hearing that way. Everything we're describing, we talk about the technology from Dyson, but the remote control, which I need to mention, I think the design is beautiful. It's curved and magnetized, so it sits atop of your machine. Even if I give it a wobble, it's not going anywhere. And everything we're describing, there's no book to read. You can see it here. It's illustrated by just a simple design. You've got the oscillation feature, which is a fancy way of saying it turns side to side at 70 degrees. You've got those larger and smaller circles, so you have those 10 individual airflow settings. And this is game-changing. You mentioned how your husband likes it different, you know, the airflow to you. You can have it work whilst you're sleeping and have it switch off from 15 minutes to 9 hours. But remember, summer's coming in quickly, but then so will winter. And what do? We close those windows, those doors, and it gets stuffy. Well, now you can have the breeze in your home all throughout the year.
Oh, we use our Dyson fan all year round. It never is off. Every single night it gets turned on. Also, my husband runs hot, like when he takes a shower, before he puts his clothes on, he turns the fan on. He's like, I just need to cool off before I can, you know, it's one of those when, and to be honest, I've no idea what year we bought our Dyson fan, because we've just had it forever and ever.
It's just
They're
part
so
of the furniture now.
top quality. We're Dyson vacuum owners. We're Dyson fan owners. Because I feel when you find a company where you can invest your money and then you just feel like you've had it forever. I've gifted Dyson products to people. My in-laws, we got them a vacuum because they liked ours. Yes. They came to my house and they used mine, and I'm like, you're getting one for Christmas.
I did the same with my in-laws too.
It's because I know they're gonna love it, use it, and it's gonna last a long time. Can we do this one more time?
Absolutely.
Because me standing far away from this, you're like, Tina, can you still feel it? This is visually kind of showing us long range.
Absolutely, because remember, it's engineered for larger spaces, so even if you have a smaller home, you know it's going to work. We're going to bring the lights down. We're going to illuminate using an LED light here to illuminate the fog. We bring visibility to the invisible. And just look at that projection capability. We can't even have Tina stand on the other side, because even though this is quite a large studio, you would still be blasted with all of that.
I would have to go outside the fake window.
Into the other half of the studio. Would be, you know, you wouldn't be my friend at the end of it. You know, you just had your hair, you did all your hair.
I know, right?
Ruin it. So what this is engineered for larger spaces. You've got that innovation, the engineering, and we're doing 16 times more airflow than the air brought in. But you know, you mentioned something really important. You've got the Dyson vacuum. You know, there's the hair care products, and you've got the environmental care. So you're going to make sure that everything is working exactly what you've come to know from Dyson, or you wouldn't stay so loyal. So you also have that 2-year warranty. And you know, you get a bit spoiled when you've been alongside Dyson because you start to expect that from everything. And James Dyson started his company because he got fed up with things not working exactly as they are described. So please have that peace of mind with a 2-year warranty that it absolutely does. And award-winning customer service means if you ever have a question, just call them up and have a chat. They're always there to talk to.
Have you ever had a fan in the past where it is like that low, medium, high, and you're like, can I have a medium and a half, right? You're like, medium's too low, high's too high.
Or too loud.
Or,
yeah.
so loud, yes.
I used to live in New York City where I had no control over any temperature in my apartment, and it wasn't that big apartment. Let's just be. I feel like it was the same size as my closet now, and I had no control. And this would have been amazing. We used to have to set up. We had a window air conditioner, and we used to have to set up a rickety fan to try and get the air. If I had this,
you would have been golden.
it would have been. I used to put ice on my temples and my wrists, trying to cool down in those summers. You know, feel really sorry for me. I was like in New York City. What? You know, crazy. But this, it really is game changing.
I think dorms, assisted living.
Yes.
There's a lot of places
Assisted
where
living.
you also do not have control over the temperatures as much as you would like. This is getting 10 settings, so it's like getting into the very customized, personalized airflow cool down that you want. If you're just tuning in, a hot deal means it's not a today special, so it's not a 24-hour. It's also not a weekly deal drop, which is going to end in the week, but there will be an expiration to this. So when I suggest, whenever you see a hot deal, we're taking $100 off a Dyson. I know you did some price compare that's out there. We're also gonna ship it to you for free, and we're gonna let you get this home and start using it for the one flex pay, which is $54. This is one of those, grab it now. If you're like, oh, I'll grab it later when it gets a little hot, and then you come back and it's not the hot deal, it'll be $100 more than it is today. So I wanna make sure you get it. Also, while your color's available, this is the white, very crisp, clean. The more popular option this presentation is the black. I would do black in my home because we kind of have like grays and blacks and things of those colors.
I have blue, so I do white and silver.
Oh, you do white and silver, see?
I do. And remember, this is Dyson, so the design is, you know, it's a marriage between Dyson engineering and design. So you want to know that you're not going to bury this in your closet in the basement, in the attic. It's going to be there sitting there waiting for you. If you have enough room for a dinner plate, you have enough room for your Dyson Bladeless fan. You know, to try and say that fast, Tina, it's crazy. I should just call it the AM07. But the black and the white, no matter what you get, works exactly the same. And you know, people have started asking me, because of our relationship with HSN, is it refurbished? Because the price point is so, you know.
It's because we're a skeptical people.
Right, but it's good to ask. It's not refurbished.
I don't
brand
even.
new.
I mean, I would kind of expect there to be a hook or like something.
Right.
It's a relationship. And HSN, they always call it the buying power of HSN, right?
It really is.
Like we didn't just say, Dyson, bring me one fan. We said, we know all of you are gonna love it. Let's bring a bunch of them in. Let's get a super duper deal. Like the best deal we could possibly do on, that's what, I always call it the HSN bubble. Because sometimes I go outside the HSN bubble and I was like, ooh, that wasn't nice. Like I need to stay in here where we're trying to get the best deals from brands that are out there.
I know.
Because I'm telling you, again, did we have where the temperatures, did we already show that? Because like I said, I'm from Arizona. I think we were saying like the temperatures were like already in the 90s. Here we're in the 90s. Where are they at?
Oh my God. Phoenix
Tucson.
is 93.
That's my parents.
Oh my God.
Are you guys okay? Do you guys need a hug? You guys, even Atlanta, are they in the 70s? Like, it's only going to get hotter.
It's only April.
Is right.
What is happening?
So get it now, not when you're grumpy and you're angry and you're sweaty.
Uncomfortable.
You have to change your shirt inside your house several times.
Oh, I know.
You're like, I'm not turning the AC up. You're not gonna get me.
No, not every room. Use it in the room you're in.
Gemma, did you just say your baby's 2?
Just turned 2.
What happened?
Where did the time go? And we're expecting another one. We're only growing. I'm literally growing.
Are you pregnant right now?
Yes.
There's a baby in there. First off, I couldn't even tell.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Another little girl.
Oh, wait, look, you're wearing pink.
That's where I'm wearing pink.
Get a fan from Gemma. I love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. That was so lovely. Thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious. Ty Mabry, did you know that she was pregnant?
I didn't until right now. I didn't know that till right now. Where are we headed? Follow me. Come here.
I don't know where we're going.
Gemma, I didn't either. How lovely. Gemma, we love Gemma here. Congratulations.
So wonderful.
Congratulations. How fun. I want to tell you about our streaming service real quick. HSN Plus. This is a free streaming service. This is what we call the total shopping experience. You can see a lot of great behind the scenes video. There's Tina. Some of our hosts did some great customer appreciation videos, including Tina. I think what she's saying is, listen, my co-host Ty, I'm so lucky. I'm just so lucky to work with Ty, and you'll love him too, and he's great. Here's his personal phone number. You can call him at any time. And this is my two hands on the left side and my two hands on the right side. Sometimes I use my hands in the front, sometimes too, and I love talking to everyone. But my co-host Ty is the best. Oh, sorry.
Are you getting me back for the deep thoughts the other day
That's
when
right.
I got to
That
see
was
what you
dangerous.
were thinking?
That was dangerous. Okay, I was speaking earlier about TNT. We've worked together quite a bit. We have quite a few shows in it. But if you're new to the Tina and Ty Show, I brought a clip just to show you one of our favorite moments from one of our old shows. Take a look. Sprinkler.
Got it.
Okay, got it. That is disco.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. That is like river dance.
Got it.
Oh, that is the swim.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know the rest of these.
Make it up. Oh, that's the monkey. That is.
It is, but I don't know if that's right. That turned into charades.
The monkey. Yeah. Oh, that's the looking good in my looking sweet.
That was a footstep kitty cat whole thing all over again. That was it.
Okay, we'll be right back. It's Dancing Without Arms. That was the old HSN David, Tina and Ty show.
That was like dancing charades.
And that was on a daily basis. Like that, I could have just picked any day and went like, what happened on this day? And you'd get something like that.
And listen, already in the chat this morning, everyone's like, leave Tina off her show on Fridays. Let's roll with the Sunday show from here on out. I don't know. I mean, if you sign a petition or, pick it outside HSN.
I like the idea. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're coming back with that Andrew Lessman today's special. Let's do it. Dancing Without Arms.
G by Julian.